Welcome to Face to Face
that frontally discusses
political and social issues in Nigeria. The weekly program brought to you on Wednesday by 6 p.m. Nigerian time, anchored by Prince Ewemade Concourse, powered by GCSDN.
Join us.
Good evening to all our wonderful viewers all over the world, and welcome to Face program. This is the weekly program where we frontally discuss political and social issues in Nigeria. This weekly program is brought to you every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Nigerian time, anchored by my humble self, Prince Ewemade Concourse. Today's topic is Save Nigeria. We're going to have two special guests here in the studio today. But before then, let me just run through some of our discussion for today. It is no longer news that Nigeria is a failed nation. It is no news that the gross domestic income of our failed nation can no longer service our debt burden. Painfully also, it is no news that henceforth Nigeria may have to borrow money to service our debts. What should be news is that the same conscienceless and over the decade recycled politicians still seek mandates of our people to continue with this policy of nation destruction and shameless ineptitude exhibited via executive rascality, legislative ineptitude, and judicial repugnancy. Experience is the best teacher. A maxim that drives human progress has failed our dear native lands. Nigeria need a new set of drivers and not the same old recycled leaders. Yes, we can see one of the guests here in the studio. My brother, Moshere, you are welcome to this program. My brother, Moshere, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you.
Thank you so much. How are you doing today, sir?
I am alive and well.
How's the weather in your part of the world today?
It's okay. It's beautiful out here today in Texas.
Okay. Nice to see you again today. Yeah, Nigeria at this critical time is going through a lot. The situation in Nigeria has cause for concern. We need every Nigerian in the diaspora to come on board to save Nigeria from total self-destruction, as we say today. So we're going to be discussing how to save our country, our fatherland. We have to save Nigeria. We cannot continue to fold our hand back and watch the failed and recycled politician to continue to destroy our fatherland.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some of our discussion for today. Just 1 second. My other guest just sent me a message that he's here and it's telling me the program ended 45 minutes ago. No. Sign in. Let me see. Maybe it's using the old. I'll be back to you, my brother. For now, let me just keep you on mute while I try to bring in the other guest. He just sent me a message that the program ended a few minutes ago. Today's I guess maybe he's trying to join with the old link. Did I send you the new link?
I did receive the link, but that's not what I'm using. I am
Oh,
able
okay.
to sign in direct to
That,
StreamYard. So
oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. Let me see. I don't know why it's unable to sign in. Anyhow, that's why it's always advisable to join the program 5 minutes before. That way we can avoid this disruption during the program. Okay. Like I said, the topic for today is Save Nigeria. We are calling on all meaningful Nigerians all over the world to join on to save Nigeria. The election is coming up, 2023, as the best way, the best opportunity for us to save Nigeria from the hands of the recycled and failed leaders that we currently have today in Nigeria. Most of them, they don't mean well for Nigeria as a nation. Because if they do, the kind of policies and things they would have been doing would have quite been different from what they are doing today. Most of them, they are they are well informed. They know how things are done in the Western world where you and I live today. Also, most of them, they do travel to some of these countries, and they have families. They have their families. They have houses here, but they refuse to do what is right by the citizens of Nigeria. They come in, year out, with their failed policies. Today, I mean, things are very expensive in Nigeria. When you talk about foodstuff, food, a bag of rice that used to be 6,000 are now sold for almost 30-something thousand. Fuel, the exchange rate, everything is collapsing. The nation's insecurity is at the highest level in the modern history of Nigeria. Things are quite expensive, so we need to save Nigeria. We need to save Nigeria from the political elites. We need to save Nigeria. Okay, our brother Jude just joined us in the studio. My brother Jude, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it seems like you were having some technical difficulties in joining the program for today.
Yes, I couldn't get into your link, but I had to just go in through my.
But did you receive the link I sent to you?
Yeah,
you did.
The same link you sent to me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
okay.
what I clicked on then.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was showing me on the background like I sent to you on the WhatsApp. Anyway, yeah. I'm happy I'm able to join you right now.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to see you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so our topic for today is Save Nigeria. We need to save Nigeria. That's what we're going to be discussing during the program today. We need to save Nigeria from the political elites, from the so-called rulers and the leaders of today. What they are doing to us, doing to Nigeria as a nation and to its citizens as well, is not what we expect of most of them, because some of them have been privileged to either live in one of these countries or happen to come here on holiday. They have families here, they have houses, they know how things are done, but they choose not to do the right thing. They choose to continue on the failed path. Today, insecurity is at the highest level in Nigeria, ritual killings everywhere, unemployment, and the economy is in a bad shape. Nigeria is about to collapse if we do not do what is right. If Nigeria do not step up, come the next election in 2023 to vote in the right people who could be able to pilot the affair of the nation, I'm sorry, we might not have a country in the next few years due to the rate of things, the way things are going today in Nigeria. Nigeria has never been bad this way over the last year. We had it before, but not this bad. Things are changing every day. Things are going down, dramatically. Just talk about. Mention one sector in Nigeria that is doing well today. None. Zero. A country where you do not have a constant light. A country where insecurity is at the highest level. A country where unemployment is at the highest level. What do you expect? That's the definition of a failed state. That's the clear definition of a failed state. So we have to save Nigeria, and we must save Nigeria if we must have a country that would. Every one of us will go back to at the end of the day. We must save Nigeria from the hands of the political cacawums and the hands of the political rulers and thieves and whatever names you might decide to call them. Okay, my brothers, you are welcome to today's program. Before we continue with the show, I'm just going to show a quick clip of what I expect Nigerians in Nigeria to do before the next election. It's a clip of a clip that is encouraging Nigerians to all go out there and pick up their PVC voters card and be prepared to vote in the right people that will be able to pilot the affair of Nigeria come 2023.
Man, the only thing what Nigeria need now make you and me, make all of us come out massively, make we go register for our PVC. Continue. If you register for your PVC, make everybody come out massively, make we go vote.
That is not corruption.
Make we vote against bad governance and ungodly leadership. Ungodly leaders. Because now vote, now INEC they can't, not be prayer point. This now my PVC. Okay. As for me, I don't enter house, not in the street.
Like what our brother just said, there's nothing out there. Go and pick up your PVC and be ready and be prepared to vote in the right people who could be able to pilot the affair of the Nigeria towards a better future. Our viewers also, you are part of this program. We are expecting to see your comment at the comment section. Okay, let me come straight to my brothers here in the studio. My brother, can you unmute yourself? Mr. Moisere, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah.
How can we save Nigeria?
Well, thank you very much. I hope you can hear me well.
We can hear you very loud and clear.
Very good, very good. Thank you so much, Prince Wemade Konkons. It's always a pleasure to be a part of your program. You will observe that each time you ask me, you ask me to join you, I'm like, okay, how high do you want me to go?
Yeah,
I'm available. Yes, our country, our dear country, Nigeria, needs to be saved. But the first question I ask is, saved from what? What are we saving Nigeria from? Now, well, the answers are everywhere. The answers are everywhere. If you look around the country, you will agree with me that Nigeria indeed needs to be saved, first of all, from herself. And when I say save Nigeria from herself, I'm saying save Nigeria from the citizens of Nigeria, save Nigeria from passive citizenship. You know, people are so complacent about what's going on because they are able to find their way around even in the darkness. And that's not how it should be. You know, so when you have a situation where citizens of a country or where people are passive about the going-ons within their society, that country, that family need to be saved. Nigerians need to wake up from their slumber and smell the coffee and see that things are not going right. I mean, they talk about it, but they ain't doing anything about it. They know it, but they're not doing anything about it. So I say this to say everyone should be up and about their business of governing and running and managing that country. We shouldn't leave the country to the hands of just the elected officials, because we know that they are all not doing their job. They are all corrupt. And we can go on listing all that needs to be done, all that is bad, all that Nigeria needs to be saved from passive citizenship to what I call citizenship ignorance. I call citizenship ignorance. We need to save Nigeria from citizenship ignorance. We need to save Nigerians from corrupt leadership. We need to save Nigerians from bad governance. We need to save Nigerians from, if I may, from the hands of evil pastors and imams. I don't want to say save Nigeria from the churches and from the mosque, because people must practice their religion. But the so-called jihos and all of that they mislead their followers, for their personal benefit. So we can continue to count all these things, and we will not leave this place today. But essentially, the one thing every Nigerian must do is to wake up and be conscious to their environment, wake up and be conscious to the government. Because if you don't vote, if you don't register to vote, and on the day of election you sit at home, you're giving those other people who go out to vote the power to decide your future, the power to decide what happens to you and your next generation in that country. So everybody needs to get up on that day to go out there and vote and have a voice and let their voices be heard. There's nothing to be afraid. Like you rightly said earlier, there's nothing out there. So we need to all go out there and be the ones that are out there and make the change that we need in Nigeria. Thank you for right now.
Yeah, thank you so much, my brother. Nigeria need a new set of driver, not the same old recycled rulers. Most of our brothers and sisters, they have this attitude that they do not want to participate in the electoral process, in who runs the affairs of their nation. They also think that getting involved in this. Getting involved in things that happen in their nation is being playing politics. That is not true. When you get involved in the affairs of your nation, doesn't make you a politician. It's just that you need to know who are those people. Are they capable of running the affair of your nation? Who are those making decisions on behalf of my country? Who are those, charged with the responsibility of providing potable waters, constant electricity, a good education, and other things that a nation needs to thrive on. So, I want to encourage every Nigerian. It doesn't matter, you just need to get involved in what's going on in Nigeria. Nigeria is our country. That's our only country. We don't have any other country to go back home, even though we live in the Western world. This is not our country. We are foreigners here. We are second class here. Nigeria is our home. We come from there. It is not by accident that we were all born in Nigeria. It is by common destiny that we are Nigerians and we are African per se. So we must get involved in the activities of our dear nation, because we are Nigerian first before any other citizen in the world. So I want to encourage every of our brothers and sisters, both those in the diaspora, get involved in the Nigerian politics. That does not make you a politician. I'm not a politician. I'm just a social crusader. I'm an activist. I am somebody who wants a better society. I am somebody who wants Nigeria to prosper, because that is my country and that's who I am. I am a Nigerian first before any other thing. So anyway, my brother Jude, what are your overall assessment of the problems confronting Nigeria?
Thank you, Prince Omadi Konkons. I am happy to be here. We're talking about this issue, Save Nigeria. Now, there are a lot of problems bedeviling the nation we come from, Nigeria. First of all, we, the citizens, most of us are not sincere about making changes happen in the country. That is one of the reasons. We need to have a reorientation of our minds on an individual basis to see, are we actually doing what needs to be done to make better changes for tomorrow? are we sincere in our heart of hearts that we're actually doing the right thing? People, one of the reasons is that people are very passive. They don't want to take part in the affairs of their nation because they've already concluded that there's nothing that they would do that will amount to something. For example, you tell people to go and pick their PVC card, they said, don't worry, election does not count anymore. You know, they've already concluded in their mind that there's nothing that can be done to change the country. This is one of the reasons. We must begin to sensitize our people to the extent that they jettison this preconceived idea that nothing works in that country, nothing anybody does is going to work. We must begin to do that. The problem, a second problem, apart from self-belief that there's nothing going to work, is the fact that people are not actually thinking through what needs to be done. People, we are so complacent to the extent that we just feel we are helpless. We are being put in a helpless situation, either by the government's economic policies that have pauperized the people, or the impunity of those in government that are not answerable to anybody. You know, people do not have the confidence or the courage to question their immediate the leaders in their immediate environment. There's this fear of intimidation and threat to life. You know, all these make people to kind of be passive or discouraged in even doing anything. So as long as people still have this idea that they are powerless, or there's something that they can do that will amount to something, or they forgot the conclusion within their minds that the political class have hijacked the process and there's nothing they can do, as long as we continue to dwell in this kind of impressions, nothing will ever work. So these problems are very, very real, and if people cannot overcome these barriers in their conscience, then there is nothing that will give them the courage to come up and begin to do something about changing the status quo.
Thank you, my brother Jude. The only thing is that if we Nigerians continue to sit on the fence, if we do not do what we need to do, if we do not step up to begin to ask questions, to begin to ask those elected officials from the councillor up the way to the presidency, if we do not step up to ask questions, to seek answers from these people, we will remain where we are. Nigeria is a failed state today because of some of these issues I just mentioned. Because nobody questioned their councillor, nobody questioned their local government chairman, nobody questioned their House of Assembly members, nobody questioned the House of Representatives, also the Senate, the governor, the president. Nobody questioned nobody. Everybody is just, I don't care. We come up with this I don't care attitude. It is not my business. My brother is ruling. It is our thief. It is not your thief. We have this attitude. If you look at some of these countries, or the country like in Canada where you are, people ask questions. They demand answers. They ask questions from their representative. If they are not satisfied, you will see a protest out there. But in Nigeria, we Nigerians, we refuse to ask questions. Nobody asks questions because either it's your brother or your uncle, your relative is in that position of looting. So the next person will be waiting for their kinsman or somebody from their tribe to come in and also loot. So at the end of the day, nobody asks questions, nobody seeks answers. That is why we are where we are today as a nation. Nigeria is collapsing. If you listen to or read any news that comes out of Nigeria today, is about if there will be a nation come 2023. I read news every day from Nigeria, and it's very sad that all people are talking about now is let my people rule. It is the turn of my people. It is the turn of this. It is the turn of that. It's not supposed to be so. It's supposed to be the best candidate. Let the best candidate rule Nigeria, not the Yoruba, not the Igbos, not the middle belt, not the northern part of Nigeria. It is about the quality. Whoever has the quality, whoever has the attitude, whoever has what it takes to lead Nigeria should lead Nigeria. It shouldn't be about one sector, particular region or religion or whatever. So we must begin to ask questions and seek answers from our elective officials, from councillor. Ask questions. Nigeria we've been too silent that nobody does nothing. Nobody does nothing. Everybody is just being silent, because of, you get something, I get something, I don't really care, But we in the diaspora, we refuse to be silent because nobody can intimidate us. Nobody, they can intimidate us no matter what they do, So we must continue to speak up. We are going to take a quick break and come back again to my guest in the studio.
Nigeria youth are not the one again. 2023 not far from now. You when they get mind to the team ballot box or they give you money to team ballot box. Any ballot box where you thief for this time. Now another suffer for another 4 years to 8 years. That be 210. Get sense, Nigeria youth. Get sense. 1,000 you don't set the generation of your children. Me and say Yagbesha they don't the one again. Go get your PVC. Nigeria youth, get sense. Allah God moves you.
Thank you. Nigerian youth, go and get your PVC and ready to elect a credible leader come 2023. So we can have a nation that we all could be proud of. A nation that's so blessed like Nigeria. We shouldn't be complaining or talking about insecurity, talking about unemployment with the kind of mineral resources that we have from across Nigeria. My brother Emoshere, I'm back to you. What do you need? I'm sorry. What do we need to do as a people in order for us to liberate ourselves and our family from this unavoidable self-destruction? Breakdown of law and order, corruption, insecurity, ritual killings, and among others. What do we need to do, my brother?
Yes, thank you, Prince. It seems like it's a lot to do. If you count, if you want to list all the diseases that has plagued the body of our country, Nigeria. But at the same time, it's not so much. And I'm going to start by saying that, like I've always said on the GCSDM platform, that enlightenment is key to the problems of our society. Education, educating the minds of the people in order to change their mindset is most important, is paramount in all this. Even the Bible tells us that if a father is unable to cater for his family in terms of meeting their basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter, he is a failure. So we are talking about a country that has failed to meet the expectations of the citizen in all ramifications. You think you can name it, from the education sector to agriculture. Nigeria is a hungry state. It's a country it's a hungry country. So what are we going to do what are the things that we're going to do? Like I said in my my first presentation, is that Nigerians should wake up out of their slumber and take responsibility for their actions. We all need to agree that, we have done something that has not helped us. And if we continue along that same path as a people, we will never get the change that we desire to see. So first of all, like the jingle that you just played now, take sense, take action, do the right thing, get your PVC, vote for the right person. Now, all that is going on in this country, in Nigeria today, if they be deliberate, I'll say that is what the politicians or those who are manipulating the system in their favor want you to see. And I also earlier said something about citizenship ignorance. When people say my vote does not count, why do I need to go vote? Or why should I go vote? Or why should I participate in the electoral process? I am not a politician. That is the height of ignorance. When it comes to your civic responsibility as a citizen of this country, you do not have to belong to any political party or even participate in the political process to go vote, because that is your right as a citizen of that country. You should vote, and you should know who is being voted for, and at the end of the day, hold them accountable for your vote that you gave to them, so that they perform the duties that they swore to do on the day of their inauguration, even before their election, during their electoral campaign, and reaching out in their manifestos. So I think the long and short of this is, we as a people, we should be alive to our responsibility. We should stop shying away. We should stop being ignorant. We should stop being passive. Like I said earlier, passive citizenship. We should take the flag of the country, Nigeria, one day and be proud to stand behind that flag and say, I am a Nigerian. Just like Americans will say, anywhere in the world, I'm an American. Even in the middle of war, they stand up and say, I am an American, because they know what their flag represents. Do we know what our flag represents? Or does our flag represent anything to us as a people? Are we proud to carry our Nigerian flag and say, here I am a Nigerian? We need to wake up. We need to realize that. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much, my brother. Yeah, from some of the things you just mentioned, some of us are not proud being a Nigerian. I've heard it from several persons, they are not proud being in Nigeria. And also, those of us that have this attitude that if I vote, my vote doesn't count. That's not true. If you don't vote, your vote don't count. If you don't vote, your vote does not count. But if you do vote, your vote will definitely count. They will count your vote. I mean, even though at the end of the day, some of the elections are ranked by the electoral officials in charge, but gradually some of those things have begin to fade away with the new technology.
Sorry to cut you. Prince. That is why I keep asking. If you say your vote does not count, what makes you think the politicians are asking you to come vote for them? Have you thought about it? If you say your vote don't count, then Nigerians should think, if my vote does not count, why do you want me to come vote for you? So it does count. It does count. And the politicians, they know. If on election day the polling booths are empty, nobody comes out to vote, they are in trouble. Because how would they declare results? So your vote does count. And I sound this to every Nigerian, every one person out there that thinks their vote does not count. Yes, I understand there's this fear that's been instilled in the hearts of people that if you go out there will be trouble. There's some hoodlums who come and do this and do that and create confusion and all of that. Listen, trouble begets trouble. If somebody comes to make problem at the polling booth and you respond to their attempts, then you will get them to do whatever they came out there to do. But there are ways you can go around about that kind of attitude. If you don't pay them no attention, they will not succeed. You are here to vote. I am here to vote, not to make noise. I mean, then certain policies really need to be put in place. On election day, it's not a day at the polling station for people to come campaign for anybody or to come make noise. You just go quietly. We've been voting in the United States. We've been voting in other countries around the world. You don't hear noise. You don't see people come there and raise a placard and make all kind of sound to distract attention. Just go cast your vote and go home.
Yeah, Nigeria, we are coming up to that level. Gradually, we are getting up to that level now with the new technology introduced by the INEC, whereby if you go out there, go to the polling unit, you show them your voter's card. With your voter's card, they have all your information. Now they've been able to eliminate quite a lot of double registration that was done during the past election and all that, because I read it the other day from the INEC press briefing that with this new technology, it's one man, one vote. Once you come, if they are unable to identify you with your card, you just put your fingerprint, you put your thumbprint on their machine, and all your data will show in their screen. So thereby eliminating double voters registration. So this is a plus to the INEC, and I also believe that going forward from the next year election is going to be quite different. It's going to be really, really interesting to follow up with the outcome of each and every election in Nigeria, with the new technology, and also let's look at it this way. If you believe that your vote doesn't count, why do they come out to beg you? Why do they come and bring you money? They entice you with all kind of things. It means they need your vote. They need your vote. So that is why they are offering you money, offering you food, offering you lace and all sort of things to entice you. Your vote does count. So we must all go out on every election cycle, vote candidate of our choice, not because of the money given to us, but because of what they be able to deliver, what they can do for the people, for the citizens, be able to create a better system that is better than what we have on ground today. These are some of the things. To save Nigeria, we must all engage. We must engage in the political process to save Nigeria. If you don't engage in the political process, that means you don't have any right to ask for anything. You don't have right to demand for fairness, justice, and better society. So you must engage. Let us together save Nigeria as a nation. My brother Jude.
Yes.
Do you honestly think that the Nigerians in Nigeria can liberate Nigeria, or is it Nigerians in the diaspora that will be able to liberate Nigeria? If so, why?
Well, that's a very important question. Thank you for that. I was about to bring up that also. You see, if we leave Nigeria to the Nigerians in Nigeria alone, there is nothing that can guarantee success in an attempt to save the country. I must tell you that point blank. Most of the impact of the sensitization you will see that gets to the international community, most of them come from us in the diaspora with what we are doing both on our individual levels and on collective levels. I can tell you that until there's a fundamental change in the way things are done in Nigeria as regards one, the diaspora vote, for example, if until the diasporans are allowed to vote in elections in Nigeria, I am sure not much can be achieved. Secondly, the sensitization and social work that needs to be put in place, to ensure that happenings in Nigeria gets to the attention of every nook and cranny of the world, so that these cabals can change. If all these are left to the Nigerians in Nigeria alone. Nothing that can guarantee success in these attempts. For that reason, we will need to be able to sensitize people the more so that these basic changes can be effected. For example, if we're able to pressure the National Assembly to pass a bill for the diasporans to be able to vote, that's one game changer that can happen to quicken the ability to save our country, Nigeria. And secondly, the remittances from the Nigerians in the diaspora, that is a chunk of what is saving the country as of today, both on an individual level, family level, and economic level of the country. So we must be conscious of this fact and continue to sensitize the people and put pressure on the National Assembly to effect changes in our laws to ensure that the diasporans are put
I'm
into
going
consideration.
to have to interrupt you there.
Thank you
We're
very much.
almost coming to the end of the program, but I'm just going to give you 1 more minute. Just summarize and your final statement.
Until the diasporans are given their rightful places in the affairs of our nation, not much can be achieved. Diaspora vote is something that must be achieved. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Before then, we have two messages from our viewers. The first one is Larry Osayiwami Dada, beautiful pitch. Thank you, my brother. We have another one here. EBA, very true. Thank you, our viewers. My brother, Emoshere, you have 1 minute, your final closing statement.
Well, my closing statement is not going to be too far from what have been said so far. Nigeria needs saving. Nigeria needs to be saved. Like I said, we can list all the issues, all the diseases that has infected that country that make us say what we're saying today, that we need to save that country, and we will not leave this place. But just to mention a few, we need to save our educational system. We need to save our agricultural sector. We need to save our roads. We need to save our infrastructures. We need to save our hospitals. We need to save our country. And the only way we can is to change the leadership, is to change the direction of travel. Nigeria is traveling in the wrong direction. We know what we want. We know where we want to be as a people, as a nation, but the track we are following to get to that destination is not the right track.
Thank you.
How do we do that? We need change. And how do we bring about these changes? We need to be alive to our responsibility as citizens of Nigeria. We all need to vote, and vote in credible, trusted, reliable leaders. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. We have almost come to the end of today's program. But before then, I want to leave you with these few words. Nigeria is my only home. I have no other home. I might live today in a foreign land, but Nigeria is my country. The blood of Nigeria runs in my vein. So do every other Nigerians in the diaspora. We must save our country, Nigeria, from the hands of this political elite of today. If we want to have a country, have a home after 2023, we must all go out there, collect our PVC, and vote and elect a credible leader that will be able to liberate Nigeria. The people need new drivers. We need a new driver to pilot the affair of our great nation. So we must do the right thing. Nigeria needs to be saved. Until next week, same time, same place, I remain your humble brother, Prince Ewemade. Thank you for being part of today's program. And I think good to have you, my humble guest in the studio. Thank you, and see you next time.